Jim Jones was on Justin LeBoy's podcast. Hashtag respectfully. they were.
So
they were
like
on
he's
his,
like doing the whole thing.
I think so. I think Justin LeBoy has a podcast now called Respectfully, and I guess Jim Jones is going to be a co-host because Jim Jones was acting like he was going to be on there all the time. So I guess Jim Jones is going to give us his hot takes, like kind of like what Cameron is doing. It is what it is, and
I think he's doing a good
the
job.
worst. Jim Jones was on Respectfully, and he was talking about 50 Cent. He was talking about Cameron too. He was talking about Mace. He was talking about Drake and Kendrick Lamar. He was talking about everything. But I guess 50 Cent caught wind of what he had to say about him on Respectfully, and he didn't like it. So he's just been violating him this whole time. Like he's just been on Instagram.
I think
violating them.
my bad, Mike, but I think I did see like Jim Jones was kind of violating everybody first too.
Yeah,
like,
no, Jim Jones was talking spicy. No, Jim Jones has definitely been talking spicy, especially about Cameron as well. On top of that, like he was definitely on Cameron's ass. Like he was saying that he was his partner. We saw Diplomats together, and it was just like, oh shit, this is this whole crew together doing what they're doing, making hit records in New York. But Jim Jones got on his podcast and just made it seem like, oh, that was just my partner. Like they weren't really close or anything like
nasty,
that. Like them niggas know about me. They know who I am. I got stories about them.
I think you were saying Jim Jones
like he was hate.
Old
Look,
young nigga.
It was
Bro,
some
I'm
D1
tired of
hate.
these old niggas, man.
It was some D1 hate.
I'm tired of these old niggas.
D1 hate on Cameron and Mace. Because look, at the end of the day, all these old niggas hating on Cameron and Mace right now because they done built their little thing and they seeing they're successful with it. They're making hella money and they're like, fuck these niggas. Jim Jones and Elliot.
No, I'm just saying, no, I agree with you, bro. Like, I think it's really just the fact Jim Jones he's not on with he's doing the show with Mace instead of with fucking him and Jim Jones type shit.
But it's like Jim Jones, you're the light skin of the group, bro. Like, dog, you already had your shine, bro. Jim Jones had a show, bro. You had your time to shine, bro.
I think Jim Jones good in these streets, bro.
I ain't saying that, but it's
at
just
the end of the day, Jim Jones has every right to do what all these old, I wouldn't say washed up, but all these old good rappers that still got clout are doing. Make a fucking podcast.
No, boiling, we fly.
But this is what I'm saying, though.
Jim Jones a basketball.
But when I say,
I had to say it.
That's not the guy that played for me.
Mike hitting him. Mike,
we'll cut it out, bro. We gotta cut it, bro.
No, Jim Jones. That's another Jim Jones.
Okay, see,
but look.
Mike being.
Bro, look, this is the thing, though. When I say he's the light skin of the group, he's the Beyonce of the group. He think he's the star, bro. And it's like, bro, you had your time. Bro, just appreciate the fact that you still got, to me, nigga, you know what I'm saying? But appreciate that you got what you got and just, bro, let people do what they do. If they don't want you on the show, it's a reason why they don't want you on the goddamn show.
No, I think it's like the Future and Drake shit. Like, nigga, we've been doing business together for so long, and you went and go do music with like 21 Savage. You didn't come to me first. You know what I mean? I think it's the same thing that like.
I don't know.
I'm not trying to do that.
Think
I'm
Jim
just
Jones
saying
is-
Jim
think-
Jones is like, why didn't we make this is
I
the
feel,
show together?
I feel where you're going with this.
instead of-
So you think Jim Jones is mad at Cameron
Yeah,
for
that's what
sitting
I
with
think.
Mace instead of going to him, Wells, Santana, like, hey, let's do something
Yeah,
together.
because Jim Jones and
might have a
Cam
point
been
there.
solid for a long time, bro.
You know?
So like for him to be doing this shit on like cams and shit, like it's kind of crazy, bro.
I can understand why he gets some hate off.
But like, so, and this goes into our next topic, but why would I want a guy who says shit like dope boys influence sneaker culture on my show? We never know when we gonna get a wild ass old nigga take. They want to be in tune with what's going on, but he's stuck in, I'm Jim Jones and this is how life is still.
Certain old niggas still got clout, D.
He a old young nigga, bro. This nigga had Chrome Heart with he on some rockstar shit too, bro.
Old niggas they still got clout.
I mean, just because you spending your money poorly as an old nigga don't mean you got clout. He's just an old nigga who just want to still be young.
But at the end of the day, like when he says something, it's gonna spread. It's gonna hit the blogs. It's gonna hit the timeline.
Listen to Jim Jones,
We still care because he's an old nigga with clout. Like your music's not selling. No, that's what Joe Budden figured out.
He been dropping music?
No, he hasn't been dropping music because it's not selling.
But
so why would I drop music if it's not selling?
I just got a different take on it.
That's what Cameron did. That's what all these old nigga, old head hip hop rappers. They saw what Joe Budden did. He's making hella money on Patreon. He's making hella money from his podcast. Let me do that. Cameron said, "Let me do that."
Mad at that,
I
though.
want to talk. I'm not neither. No, I'm not neither. Look, I'm not neither. I'm not at all. But at the same time, that's the opportunity Jim Jones see. And like Charlie said, bro, look, he saw Cameron sitting with Mace. Somebody that was his op-ed was look.
Yeah,
Jim Jones
exactly.
probably was like, you was somebody that you
Again,
was beefing with at a certain
what I'm
point.
saying, bro,
We
like,
never had any beef,
Jim
and you
Jones-
want to go sit with him?
Jim Jones.
Oh yeah, Jim.
If he
Look,
really expressed
Charlie
his
might have
feelings,
unlocked it.
if he really expressed his feelings, be like, "Hey, Cam, I didn't like that. This nigga was your eye. We've been beefing with this nigga for years, and you went and made a show with him, and not even put me involved in it."
Exactly,
You know what I'm
like-
saying? I feel like he's on that type
I
of
can
time.
because I can totally.
I can
understand that.
respect it because
And I
like
can
this,
respect
Jim
that too,
Jones
yeah.
and Cam, they've been like locked in for like I said.
But what if-
jealous?
Yeah, bro.
But what if he? Came,
I feel like that.
What
That's
if he came to him and was like, you know what I'm saying? Let's put. First of all, they old as fuck. So you was beefing with this nigga in the '90s, bro. It's 2025, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Like.
They put it as
They put it past. But
I
if
think-
you Jim Jones, bro, Jim Jones the type of nigga who's not putting it past. Like, oh, I'm still out beefing with this nigga because he weird.
That's
I mean,
true,
not
too.
weird. All right, not weird.
I
but
agree.
Just let it go, bro.
I agree with that.
And if they came together and was like,
resentful?
yeah, you still resentful. He trying to make some money.
Cam can see it on some like, bruh, I know how you is. And I'm trying to make money, nigga. And Cam has always been a hustling ass nigga.
That's what it is.
So you know what I'm saying? So I know you call him murder, but fucking Mace is a hustling ass nigga. We come from the same neighborhood. We on some hustle shit. You a hothead, whatever. You know what I mean? Even so, even if Cam never talked to him about the opportunity, I still feel like Jim Jones got a reason to be upset. But the way he's acting, it doesn't
But justify.
validate it. Yeah, justify it for sure.
I can agree with that.
But that's like if you went to somewhere else and they shot you was shooting your podcast with somebody else, bro. I'm not finna hate on you, bro. I don't want you.
Nah.
I still want you to win.
But at the same
There's
time-
caveats to that though. Like, if he went and shot a podcast with a nigga that he's been beefing with for
way
most
Jim-
of y'all lives,
the
bro.
way Jim Jones been sounding, it sounded like Cameron never even talked
Talk to him, bro.
about
That's what I think.
it. Like I can see that because that's
But
how Jim Jones. He
I just-
sounds salty
I don't-
as hell.
He's a salty, bro.
Yeah, yeah,
Like,
yeah.
he's salty.
He sounds salty.
Again,
as shit.
you shouldn't be mad. You shouldn't be mad because your homie getting some money, but at the same time, I can understand the feeling. You know what I mean?
But you know your homies though, so it's like maybe he just know what bro. If maybe he would think Jim Jones gonna make this all about Jim Jones.
It can
and that's
all be fixed with a conversation.
Yeah.
yeah. I feel like he had a conversation though, man. Like,
I mean, I feel like nah, I don't think they had a conversation. I feel like Cam was like, he probably brought up some shit. You know, when you kind of drop a gem on your friend, you be like, hey, we can do this, and niggas don't act on it or like, you know, give the
shit,
same.
that's his
energy.
fault. That's his fault.
But that's what I'm saying though. There could be so many situations where that or a thing could happen where you don't even like. It just don't. They weren't
true.
talking for real. You know what I mean?
True, true.
So, but I mean, that's just a theory.
Yeah.
But like, so do y'all agree with Jim Jones' take saying that Dope Boys inspire sneaker culture?
Nah, I don't think so.
No.
Yeah, nah. I mean, I understand. I think when it comes to like culture, bro, you got it's also with like black culture too, because that's all, you know, sneakers, we made it cool, you know what I mean? So like there's some dope like Raekwon the Chef, that nigga made polo cool, bro. Like all them New York niggas was just drippy as fuck in polo, bro. So Dope Boys do have a part to play in the culture of like clothing, style, and shoes. But like when you talking about popularity, making it commercial to where white people want to get involved too, it's athletes, bro.
It's athletes, bro. Yeah, I don't agree with the take either, man. I feel like I don't know no Dope Boys. Like,
What is the
I mean,
take?
Jim Jones, he
No,
went
Dope
on,
Boys made shoes.
and he's
popular?
saying like, you know, Dope Boys really influenced the sneaker culture. He looked up to Dope Boys, and that's what made him want to get shoes and stuff like that.
How can they influence the sneaker culture when they're just buying what the people put out?
Nah, I mean, you got Dope Boys in your neighborhood, bro.
Dope Boys in your neighborhood,
bro.
yeah.
Like, bro, Forces is a Dope Boy shoe.
It's a Dope Boy shoe.
The classic Reebok, that's a Dope Boy
Dope Boy
shoe,
shoe,
bro.
yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, these are shoes that's prevalent to us as black people. But like, when you talking about white people in commercial, that big money, they looking at Michael Jordan, Kobe, fucking KD, or Bron.
Nelly, let's talk about Nelly.
Nelly?
Let's talk about Nelly in the sneaker culture, man.
Nelly, I mean, yeah, he
Nelly is-
Forces, but this is also a New York thing too.
See, not just Forces though, man. It's a, you know, Nelly had that throwback song where he was really talking about like how he used to skip school to go buy a shoe when it used to drop. You know what I'm saying? Stuff like that. He's not a dope boy. You know what I'm saying? So like, I just don't like the fact that he's so strong on the opinion like dope boys. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I mean,
bro,
that's what he grew up in.
Yeah, that's what you grew up in. Not everybody,
Yeah,
bro.
I mean,
like
I think-
25% of black people. Like, come on.
Yeah, I feel you on that. Like, we do have a thing for like dope dealing, drugs, mafia shit.
For the hood, nigga.
Yeah, for
For the
hood,
hood
shit.
shit, like, bro.
I mean, and most of us ain't like that for real.
Most of us ain't like that.
Yeah.
Most of us are not like that. Most of us are not fucking like that.
But it's just still it's still I mean it's still a part of some people's culture, and that was a thing that they push, especially the dope boy rap music, bro.
Yeah, they do. They do push that. Yeah.